Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I think I'm just gonna call this video slash series Yap and Crack, as I am basically just gonna be cracking packs while also talking to the microphone in kind of just like an unfiltered, unedited way. But over this past weekend, I actually got a bunch of Ravnica Remastered packs. I actually got a full box full. These are only 9 of the draft boosters out of 36. So I figured, you know, I have all of these extra Ravnica packs, so I might as well just open them and do it on camera and just talk while I'm doing them. So yeah, let's get this started. I think what I'm gonna do as I open these, I watched back my Zendikar Rising unboxing where I was opening the bundle, and in that video I showed all of the cards and all of the prices of each of the cards. I think I'm gonna not do that for every single card this time around, mostly because most of these cards are like a few cents worth of anything, so I'm sure it's pretty boring to just kind of like watch me put like 2 cents or 6 cents cards out there. But any of the important cards that actually might be worth something, I'll definitely keep a track of. Really what we're looking for are like any of the Shocklands, Cyclonic Rift. I think there's one more card, I can't remember the name of it. I'll note when I see it, but there's a blue card in here that I also think is pretty expensive. But yeah, just opening some draft boosters and just let's have some fun with it. Let's do it. Alright. Orzhov Guildgate. Oh, looks like these are in Japanese order, so that's good to know. I'll definitely be fixing that. But there's our rare. Kaya. Love a great Kaya card. Oh, 2 rares. Nice. Copy enchantment. Enters any enchantment in the battlefield. But yeah, I figured I would do this video as kind of a, you know, just unboxing as well as getting the chance to kind of talk to the camera a little bit, since it's been a while that I kind of just got to speak about what's been going on. But my life has been kind of nice. Definitely super busy. I'm recording this on November 4th, so this is 4 days before Avatar releases, and 10 days before Avatar releases, and like 4 or 5 days after Riftbound released. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited for Avatar. I've heard really all the spoilers that have been coming out for Avatar have been really exciting. So just as kind of like a glimpse into the world of Balustrade Spy, nice. Hello, Oops All Spells deck. Just to kind of give a glimpse into the world of spoilers. Today, I think it was, at least I think it was today, they announced that the Avatar Command bundles are gonna have a bunch of, they'll have one like Commander card, or like Commander staple card. So it's the, you know, Deflecting Swat, your Deadly Rollick, all the cards that say when you control your commander, you can cast it for free. So a bunch of those, ooh, nice Condemn, hell yeah. A bunch of those got announced. That's really cool. Hey, speaking of Shockland, there's a breeding pool in the retro border too. Nice, huge. Cruel Signet and a Goblin. Hell yeah. All right, 1 hit already. I'll move that. Let's move this to like right here. Keep it like slightly in frame. But yeah, so as I was saying with the Avatar bundle, a lot of Avatar really does seem like a pretty hype set. Like they're releasing a lot of stuff for it, and I'm super glad to see that. I'm hoping that this Universes Beyond set will be pretty well received. I did a whole video about Universes Beyond, and I won't rehash that here. Because I definitely have thoughts about Universes Beyond. But I am glad to see that people are excited about Magic again. At least I am, for sure. With that said, obviously, on the flip side of that, Riftbound, which I talked about a little bit about earlier, also officially released on the 31st. And so that also has a lot of people talking. Ooh, Chromatic Lantern, nice. And I've seen a lot of, there's always the question of, now that Riftbound is out, how excited are you? Are you going to be playing Riftbound? I know there's a lot of Magic Online personalities that have been talking about, not necessarily making the full switch into Riftbound, but a lot of people are riding the Riftbound hype, so to speak. And so, I've thought a little bit about my relationship with Riftbound, what I want to see, what I want to do with it. And as of right now, I don't have any intention to play Riftbound or buy it, but I definitely am interested in, that's definitely not a forever no. I am interested. Obviously I'm a League enjoyer. I played a lot of League when I was a kid. I don't play a lot of it. I don't play too much of it anymore, but I still hop on when my friends do. So, League has been a big part of my life. So I always love seeing, new IPs or new games come out from Riot. And so I'm definitely interested in Riftbound. But as of right now, I don't have any plans to dive deep into Riftbound or play it or try it. Mostly because it's gonna be expensive. I've already seen some of the prices for some of those high-end cards and high-end decks, and I'm like, damn, it's really, really expensive. And even seeing entry-level decks that are considered good or meta are still $50. Which is funny because, Commander decks can get way above $50. But as of right now, I'm spending... I feel like I sunk cost fallacied myself into Magic, and I've spent quite a bit of money into Magic just in general. Of course, it's been great and I enjoy it. But I definitely don't want to... I really love Magic as a game. And I don't want to give up on it just yet. But I definitely want to open myself up to playing Riftbound at some point in time. I just don't know when that'll be, and nothing currently has kind of pushed me to try out Riftbound. Of course, a lot of Wars of Guildgate today. I'm sure some of my friends, if they get into Riftbound or something like that, then I would definitely follow them and give it a shot, but no official plans to try it out. The other thing I was also another point on Riftbound is all the champions that they've shown and or announced so far, I'm not necessarily super interested in. In League, I was a support / jungle main, but my favorite champion of all time is Morgana. And unfortunately, I haven't seen any Morgana cards, but I do know that Riot does seem to at least like Morgana. They put her in Legends of Runeterra, which is their online card game. So I'm hoping in the future we might see a Morgana at some point in time. And if they do release a Morgana deck, then I will for sure be maybe looking to at least build a Morgana deck. Hi, Phil with it. Good to see you. But yeah, hopefully if we do end up seeing Morgana be printed, which to be honest, I expect she will at some point in time. I just don't know how long that'll be. Then that will be my my gateway into playing Riftbound. But speaking kind of on that same topic, I am somewhat interested. I shouldn't say interested, but I am curious to see what other content I could make on this channel. Obviously, when I started this channel and started recording videos, I mostly wanted it to be a Magic, a Magic channel because, Magic is just what I was doing at the time, and it still is. one of my great hobbies. But obviously I thought about, you know, I play so many video games, I do so many other things outside of Magic. Would people be interested in me just kind of like creating content, doing whatever? And the hard part of that is kind of just like building. Oh, hey, Krenko, nice, in the retro too, really, really cool. Yeah, that's a really nice printing of Krenko. I have a bunch of Krenkos, but seeing the like OG art of Krenko is nice. Yeah, as I was saying, I was trying to establish, you know, some sort of fan base, I guess, so to speak, when doing this, or getting people interested in the content that I'm making, and that's really, really hard. But in an effort to do that, I kind of rooted myself in this, you know, this Magic the Gathering, you know, Magic the Gathering rabbit hole, I guess maybe is the best way to say it. Or I guess I planted my flag in the Magic the Gathering camp, which is, as much as I love Magic the Gathering, definitely am interested in maybe branching out and doing some other stuff. I just don't know, like I said, don't know what that other stuff would be, at least not right now. But, you know, maybe in the future, if people are interested, or if I can think about it, then I would love to do, you know, some other things with this channel, and just kind of branch out and do cool stuff. So yeah, here we go. Last pack. I think I have yapped quite a bit. Hopefully you've enjoyed me opening these packs. Unfortunately, haven't gotten a lot of interesting stuff. I guess the breeding pool is definitely the most interesting. That Krenko was also really cool. But outside of those, not a lot here. I'm actually going to flip this token around now. Ooh, Spirit Token. As an Orzhov player, you can always use a good Spirit Token. Alright, here we go. Last pack, hopefully I can get something good. Hello, Fibblethip again. I guess I also got Fibblethip. It's not a good card, but it's fun to see him. Yeah, if you'd be interested in some of the other... in watching some other things that I do, leave a comment and let me know. I play a lot of video games, hang out with my friends a lot, and so there's a lot of different stuff that I do all the time that just is unedited or unrecorded. Oh, and there is a Liliana. Nice. Liliana Dreadhorde General. I think this is the one that got reprinted in Foundations, if I remember correctly. But it is still cool to see. That was my first Mythic Rare, and totally lost in the retro. Oh, and a Boris Signet. Still nice to see a Mythic Rare at the very end. So yeah, that was only 9 packs. Like I said, I have a whole box of them, so I have a bunch more packs. I'll probably open those maybe at a later time and maybe make this a little series to see exactly what I get. But I think these two are the big hits for today. Even this Liliana, I'm not sure how much it's worth right now. Probably not a lot. But breeding pool's cool, so that's definitely going into the trade binder. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to me yap about a bunch of different things going on. And I will catch you guys in the next video.